Welcome to Torg Tuesdays and our inaugural stream on the Ulysses International channel. I am JM. We are Iconic Production. If you have been following us, you will know that, hey, something has changed. Yes, we are streaming directly on Ulysses' channel for them. And we are coming back to Torg. We've got some new faces, we've got some new characters, but what I'm going to do is, at the start of each new arc, I'm going to kind of give if you've just tuned into Torg now, here's what you can expect. So Torg is a role-playing game. I should be more specific. Torg Eternity is a role-playing game that is being published and developed by Ulisses Spiele, a great company. Torg is a very high-action role-playing game. It's set on a Earth if Die Hard was a documentary as opposed to an action movie. And this incredibly tough and resilient Earth is attacked on the same day by multiple invasions from multiple different realities at the same time. And what happens is these High Lords came in and using Maelstrom bridges and other artifacts managed to overlay their reality on top of ours. And they're here to drain off our possibility and to use it so that one of them can ascend to become the Torg, sort of the anti-monitor, the dark face of reality. And here on Eternity Shards, we're actually trying to do we jump from cosm to cosm so that you can see all of them, hopefully, by the time we're done. If you are at all interested, you can go back and check our backlog on Iconic Production. We have traveled through the Nile Empire, which is a 1930s sort of pulp superhero setting. You guys battled elves and dwarves and dragons in Isle, which is the cosm that overlaid England and Norway and sort of Northern Europe. We have characters who are joining us who are from the Cyber Papacy, a techno-religious cosm that has overlaid more of Central Europe and Southern Europe and France. We also have, we are going to be journeying into Tharkhold, which is, where a High Lord attempted to take over Russia, and it ended very poorly for him, and it is now a post-apocalyptic techno-demon wasteland. Or at least some parts of it are, where we're starting. I will do a brief rules overview as we get into it, but for now what I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce our members of Iconic Production for this show. We've got a new face here. John, welcome. So we have John and Mark, and Micah and Shawnee. And if you guys would just introduce yourself and tell us about your character before I do the recap. And John, I'll weave you seamlessly into the narrative. But I'd like you to introduce your character. So we'll start with Shawnee and just kind of go around in a circle.
Oh boy. Okay, so my character is so new and I have spent so much time looking into it because I'm so excited about it. But basically, my character is a super religious, from the Cyber Papacy. She is a super religious hacker. She's super smart and really good. Basically, what she believes is that, like, the cyber pope who's in charge of, like, the cyber net, or the god net and everything, like, that he's a false prophet. And so she hacks to get behind it because she, like, wants to know more and the true cyber god. But she also is super faithful, so she's able to do, like, stuff with miracles and things, and she calls upon her gods and things. But also, she is very small and very fragile, but she can move around really fast and can hack into things, and yeah, she might have a little bit of a cool voice, so look out for that. It's going to be my first time trying out a little nerdy voice, so we'll see.
All right.
I'm really looking forward to it.
What's your name?
Oh, her name's Speckles. Spelt kind of neat. It's like S-P... I don't know how you did it, JD. S-P-K-L-Z? It's like a hacker. She's a hacker, so she has like a hacker name. Speckles.
S-P-E-3-L-Z.
Oh, that's good. Shoot, it could be that one.
Just a thought.
But yeah.
Micah, go ahead.
All right. So I'm playing Torin. He's a human from Isle, raised by elves. He kind of the antithesis of Speckles here. Believed in nothing, but was consumed by something, or rather, purpose was pushed upon him where he had to assume a role of spirituality, of radiance, or something like that.
Right,
So,
because in Isle, the forces of light and dark, they're not just metaphors, they are actual presences.
and you can't ignore them for long.
Nope.
So he couldn't ignore it, and something was put upon him to be a righteous warrior despite his scallywag ways. So he's just a traditional human bard. You got the music in him, unfortunately, for better or for worse. So far, for better.
Yeah, I would agree.
Thank you. But he's wrestling with the divinity inside of him and the world that he has to face.
All right.
And what's he toting around now?
Oh, not anymore.
No?
Well, I mean, he's got a sweet magic sword, but not that one.
Oh, you didn't take it with?
I can't. Well, I've got the blade.
He's got the blade.
Well,
you can't
we-
wield it. There's no hilt to
We
it.
don't.
Yeah, but you still have it.
We
Yeah.
don't. Right. So there's a. I
have to build
have.
it.
I have the sword and the stone blade,
And the hilt. Remember
But-
the crossed wings clicked in?
but not together. Yeah. Right. But I
You
don't.
don't have anything to grab it.
Yeah, he is.
Right.
He has.
I can't wield it
I have
truly.
a feeling we'll find that.
Maybe.
All right. I'm hoping. Big hopes. Big hopes.
All right, Mark, introduce us or reintroduce us to Archie.
Archie! Sergeant Archibald Peacock from the Cosm of Orash. And he's actually from Orash. He's a Victorian age soldier fighting for Queen and country. And has been recruited to be a Storm Knight.
Thank goodness.
And
That's right.
has adventured in the Nile Empire. Lost some companions. They went to Isle. Lost another companion. Actually, a couple more companions too that aren't here anymore. We will fight on.
All right, and welcoming John for our first time. John, welcome.
Yeah, I'll be playing Simeon. He is a weird scientist from the Nile Empire. Likes to do improvisational science with what's on hand.
All right.
We got
So
type.
and but licensing and all.
That's right. Yeah.
But
It's tough.
That's my
But,
my fallacy.
yeah, he knows that these different cosms and science seems to behave a little differently in each place, but he is convinced there is something that ties them all together, and so he has been like on the seek for artifacts or what the answer is to that riddle.
Eternity shards,
yeah.
as they are known in this game. Yes. So,
I like that.
what? By the way, before we get started, what is your toughness plus armor? Not that they're gonna have a fight.
4, I think. Or let's see, where's toughness?
Bad liar.
Toughness is 7, so 8.
8. All right. And then Speckles, your armor is 10. What's your? Oh wait, no, I asked you all this. Your dodge is 10 and your melee defense is 11. Yes.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
It's in my head. So, when in the Nile Empire, sadly, the only member of that original Storm Knight team. So, Storm Knights, in Torg, you play Storm Knights. You are people from these cosms, including Core Earth as a cosm, who possess within them the ability to weather the storms of reality and kind of call upon that storm energy to bear faith and magic and technology and occult tech out of the cosm of your home into these other realms. You are not affected by this reality overlay, whereas the Ords, the ordinary people in that zone, when the Nile Empire overlaid North Africa and parts of the Middle East, the ordinary people just, as the reality washed over them, became part of the Nile Empire. You guys, however, are different. You are heroes, capital H, exclamation point at the end. Able to influence reality and tell reality, no, the rules work this way. And there are multiple ways you're going to get to do that. You guys know how possibilities work. We'll explain that to you. Destiny cards are another way that you get to influence reality. And the reality skill allows you to soak what would be lethal wounds for anyone else. The Delphi Council is sort of the organization that is in charge of fighting this war on multiple fronts, because it's not just like one planet is invading Earth. Each one of these cosms that is invading Earth, those High Lords have conquered other realms. I think the Nile Empire he's conquered 7 or 8 other. It's an empire because he's conquered other cosms, and so just in the North African theater, he's able to bring to bear 8 other realities worth of people.
There's bears.
There's bears. Yeah. Especially in Tharkhold, techno demon bears.
Oh no.
So,
Oh no.
in the Nile Empire, Archie and the members of that long belated crew discovered a map in a twin of the Great Sphinx further up the Nile, and this map had been placed here in this tomb thousands of years ago. And on the map, you found constellations that you were able to kind of coordinate with different cosms. So reporting back to the Delphi Council, they flew you to Isle, and you managed to fight your way to Cardoff Castle, I believe, where you prevented the Red Dragon of Welsh mythology from rising to destroy the land. And in doing so, you also found another piece of this map. And with the map, Archie and his team found a necklace that had a strange slot in it. It looked like Horus's wings. And recovering the sword and the stone, which you and dear Cora, who sacrificed her life to put the red dragon back in its prison, you discovered the blade. Although the hilt and the grip and the pommel shattered, the blade survived, and also the blade sort of fit together with that small falcon wing necklace. So at this point, the theory is that this map leads to different artifacts that were buried long ago, and I don't know if you remember, Archie, but on the stone tablet you recovered, there was the image of multiple beings of light descending and bestowing this radiance on an indistinct figure. And so, yes. So you've spent the last several months in Tharkhold. Now, Tharkhold's a rough place. Let's just, as you guys are new to Tharkhold, let me explain the world rules. So every world has 3 rules or more that sort of reinforce the themes of that cosm. In the Nile, or in Isle, there was the law of magic, which allowed people to shake off or to spend shock to get bonuses to casting magic. There was the law of light and darkness. Tharkhold is not that happy or bright of a world. The first and most important law in Tharkhold is the law of dominion. The strong take what they want because they can. The weak do what they must. That is the law of dominion. You guys all have your cosm cards. Everybody gets 1 card that they can choose to play, which sort of reinforces the themes of this world. You'll see that theme of domination kind of spread out in some of the cosm cards. Also, whenever, on the drama cards, whenever intimidate is the approved action, and you succeed, you get to draw 2 destiny cards and keep one of them, and discard the other one. Also, if you ever succeed on an intimidate check against, a reality-rated foe, the first person to do so gets a destiny card as if it was an approved action. There is the law of ferocity. People in this cosm are short-tempered, brutish, and zealously suspicious. They don't trust anyone because everyone is either someone you're going to overcome or someone that is going to beat you down. And so the goal... I feel like my metaphor that I want to use, it's prison rules. Day 1 of the yard, figure out where you stand. Beat up the toughest person you can, and realize that everyone weaker than them now looks up to you, and anyone tougher than them looks down on
Where's
you.
Boris when we need him?
That's right.
Torin's going to get into a whole mess.
What if
here.
we get thirsty?
You said too much.
What are we going to drink?
Also, there's the law of pain. Tharkhold is not a feel-good place. Every time you take an action that inflicts 1 or more wounds, you recover a shock. As you inflict pain on others, you find yourself restored. And it is a vicious cycle of abuse and abuser throughout all of
Yikes.
Tharkhold. So, things that you should know.
Say we leave.
Yeah, this place is rough.
This place is rough. Well, we're going to start again, as we've started the other two arcs, sort of in the middle of things. Teamed up with your new companion, Simeon, from the Nile Empire, you have traveled into the blast zone of Moscow, where a nuke was set off during the early hours of day one, when Tharkhold attempted to invade Russia. It is a wasteland. It is a blasted zone. You all have your little radiation cards on your arms to let you know when you've had too much. You've been stonewalled since getting here. When we do our flashback, you'll find out why. But you have tracked agents of this mysterious figure known as the Deathless, who you believe knows where this next piece of the map points to. You have tracked his minions to a small abandoned warehouse in the middle of the blast zone. Now, the blast zone is just charred, and if it was plastic or glass, it was shattered or melted. You can see ash shadows kind of throughout this area as you've been sneaking through here at night. Large winged things blotting out the stars as they flap leathery wings above you. But you're here. You've known that there's perimeter guards. You can see them moving about this abandoned warehouse. No one else is here. The people you have seen are either heavy up on occult tech or not people at all. But you know the Deathless, or at least one of his high-level lieutenants, is on the inside. What do you do?
I should not speak first.
I think you should.
Wait,
All
am
right.
I already here? Or am I not introduced?
You're here.
No,
You have met up with these two. This is the first time out as the team, and then we're going to flash back and see how you guys all got together.
Oh.
Before we get into it, I'm gonna, because we're out of combat, I can play a Destiny card.
Mm-hmm.
Place 2 cards into other characters' card pools directly
Okay.
from your hand, and then I draw cards.
All right. Who are you giving?
So leadership, you can have that one,
I can.
and that's just the leadership. I have to give that.
Oh,
to you,
okay, yeah.
right. So and
You,
then
you don't get to use it.
Oh.
I know.
and then
It's
Darn.
tough. It's a tough world.
Shoot.
Tharkhold.
we'll say drama card to you and supporter to you. So I
Thank
need 3 new
you.
cards, please.
Are they put in play?
No, you don't have to
they're
put it
just
in play.
your-
You're not in
they're
combat.
in your, so it gives us more cards to play with.
Okay, very cool. Very cool.
Oh yes.
Was that
Cards are very important in Torg.
Oh yeah. Arr.
So
Play them.
you can see floating around this warehouse a number of what you've been told in your briefings are seekers. Demonic guardians that have been summoned here and then modified with occult tech. They look like spherical creatures with reddish skin and massive cybernetic jaws that have been mounted on them, and one gigantic eye in the center of the sphere.
So definitively hostile, or are there humanoids?
They're not humanoids.
They float.
Are there humanoids in addition to them, or there?
Why don't you give me a find roll?
I'd love
Are
to.
they
I don't know what that mind.
modern versions of that?
There's only they have no eye stalks.
But they have one eye,
They have one eye.
but they float around, they're reddish, and they have a big jaw.
Interesting.
Got it.
Interesting. So
I have
it's fine mind.
My cause
Fine,
is a play immediately drawn when drawn.
Oh,
Player characters with occult tech suffer 2 shock every time a dilemma appears on the drama card for the remainder of the act. And all Storm Knights with the occult tech gain 2 possibilities. If no characters have occult tech, this card. Do we have occult tech?
Yep.
So
Put that in front of Mark.
so
What is
yeah.
the title of the card so we know what it's trying to
Cyber psychosis.
So in Tharkhold, they will actually implant occult like magical technology into your body. And sometimes you go a little crazy when they do that.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of possibility. You gotta
I'll
check
take
out.
2 possibilities.
All right, what'd you get?
Time. 11
An 11 on your mind roll.
total.
You definitely see several soldiers
Oh,
on the rooftop.
You definitely looking for sure. Yeah.
They are. They have large assault rifles, ballistic vests, and they're all strangely wearing what looks to be a red rectangular patch on their shoulder.
interesting.
Interesting.
So soldiers above, floaty eyes
Below,
just floating around the building, or are they just
Yep.
sitting?
They are not floating
Like
around the
patrolling?
building. Nope,
They're just sitting.
Yep, they're stationed at each corner, and from what you can see, one sort of in the middle.
Archibald.
Oh, the flat side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So-
there's 8 of these things.
There are 8 of these things.
One in each corner and one in the middle. Is
Yep.
it a big building, so there's a little bit of space between them?
Yeah.
Do we think we can...
I got a crazy idea.
How about if I try to distract him with a maneuver, and then we can get to a door and get in, and you can hack your way in?
Or diplomacy via intimidation through your disguise skill. We got
Yeah, I think
red.
that's
We
what-
got red cloth.
Oh, you wanted... Oh, so you wanted us...
I want you to make me a patch
Make a
that is
patch.
superior to their little squares.
And then we'll try to...
You put that square sideways, that's the diamond. That is obviously far superior to their squares.
Do you have that kind of craft skill? Mad scientist?
I do not, but that's what I'm suggesting.
He wants to put a red patch on our shoulders so we can blend in, like, we belong here.
I'll do the
Yeah,
We
rest.
got a patch.
I promise.
A
There's
simple
probably some cloth and
a simple disguise check or mind would work.
Neither of which I have.
So yeah, my mind is up 12. So
Wow.
Whoa.
but
He's
yeah.
a lot smarter than me.
Yeah, I don't have that.
So should we try it?
You could try it. You,
When in
you
doubt,
roll your
try it
D20 and add
I mean-
it to that 12. Of course, that little chart at the bottom of this page.
Oh,
Your D20 roll.
now my the weird science being able to
Yeah.
improvise.
I would totally allow it.
Okay, so
So when making a roll with Torg, you've got your base skill, which is your adds plus your attribute.
okay,
And when you roll your d20, you're actually going to be rolling on a bonus chart to see if you get a bonus or a penalty to that skill. Standard target number is 10. So roll the d20 and tell us what you get.
so 7.
So it'll be a -2 total to your skill.
Okay, so I didn't have. If we're using something like disguise, I didn't have any points in
but
that.
it's
But
base
my
mind.
mind is 12.
All right, so with even with a -2,
and then
Roll this to roll another D20, and it would add to that 7. If you want. That's how these
But a
work.
10.
Right.
but a 10 is what you need.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a smart
So-
guy.
Even with the penalty, we didn't have quite red cloth, but the mad scientist made it red.
It works. And, all right,
We
so
stitched it on. Ow!
You spend 5 minutes stitching it on, and you're going to try and bluff your way past this.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, who is going with
Have the
Torin?
Fluffy. I'll go in. I mean, we need
Sure
to hack
do.
him too. I
With a
think.
charisma like this.
I think we should all just go. It's just if you have the better charisma too.
We're going to find out.
It's okay.
All right, so Torin, what does your character look like for those who were not here for our Isle arc?
Torin looks like a human who was raised amongst elves. He's leather armor, the whole deal. But we spent a good time in London, so I have fashionable pants
It's true, you did buy
with a
fashion.
leather jerkin thrown on top.
Okay,
It's fashionable, but inconspicuous.
in Isle or London, maybe not so much here in Tharkhold.
One way to find out.
You're about to find out. What does Speckles look like?
Yeah, all right. Speckles is real small, real short hair, and black, like really dark, messy black hair. Like she looks like she's stressed out all the time because she is. I forgot to mention, like, Speckles has never been an adventurer before. She's always been behind the camera, you know, like getting information for people. But now she's like has a desire to be an adventurer. So as much as she wants to do it, she's also terrified of doing it.
You've been an analyst, a desk
Yes, and
analyst.
I also have these giant glasses, which is why I go like this all the time because I'm pushing them up. And I have one eye that is always looking around because I have that.
You have a cyber eye?
Yes, and it's always looking around, so I'm never surprised. But it also makes people. I get a -4 to all checks when I'm talking to people, and my charisma is already a 5. So
I think we might slip in because cyberware is very in vogue in Tharkhold.
Oh,
So having that is okay. Like
I'm out
I
of
have the
Yours is under your
implanted.
skin, though.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's doesn't look normal because I've got the
Implanted.
Trigon body implants.
nice.
As I'm here, so I have armor implant and some cyber eyes, but I'm still a soldier carrying a big gun.
All right.
As we do.
So, John, what does Simeon look like?
So,
You can all see what Archie looks like.
he has a vest, much like I'm wearing, and he's bald like me, but has a big, huge handlebar mustache.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
And he also has these little braziers. There's a lot of gold colored. I kind of see it as kind of a mixing of aesthetics of like Egyptian aesthetics with almost like a steampunk mixed in there, and so they're like like gem insets and or maybe you'll see little vials and like liquid rolling around and
Awesome.
different things. So he has these glasses. You'll also sometimes see him wear that they kind of just looks like a gold bar interrupted with like nickel sized little lenses that are green tinged.
All right.
So
I like that. I see him.
I do too.
Simeon.
All right, Torin, you are leading your Storm Knight team up to one of these seekers. You've seen several people go in and out of the warehouse.
Confidence is key.
All right, let's see how confident you are. What's the plan? This thing spins around as you walk up, and you can see that this one's eye has been replaced by a large, almost iris-like cybernetic eye, and large jaw just dripping acidic. You don't know whether it's actual natural saliva or something is leaking inside the jaw, but the asphalt,
Someone
which
needs
has
to fix
already
that.
been exposed to massive amounts of radiation, bubbles and hisses as this stuff. Vat!
Yes, Automaton, we're here for an audit, and we need a higher clearance than you can provide. I pick my nose. As if this is nothing.
Keep walking.
Yes.
I will need to see your clearance.
Robots.
All right, so if you want it to be an intimidate this guy.
I'm going to. Yes, so as I said, I will need to see superiors and those with intellect of those of living beings, Automaton. So, I'm here to see individuals and not yourself. So, I'm going to continue.
Give me an intimidate roll. Do you add the raspberry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jog on, sir.
Okay. This may go poorly.
I like that you warn us.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be bad.
Spirit.
If you're not in combat yet, so if I have to, I can throw a card at him. And we can all throw multiple cards, so we can...
okay.
Wait, what? Just randomly?
Well, no, remember, you can use any card you want. So
Not in combat
all
yet.
of the Storm Knights are going to have a handful of Destiny cards. Outside of combat, they can be used whenever they want. Inside of combat, the resource has to be managed a little bit better. What'd you get, Torn?
So I add my roll to my total skill plus
Your
Plus that,
attribute.
yeah, your
So
total
just
down.
This one
Just 10?
is only
Even
for
10.
others.
Okay.
Not good for me.
You want to spend a possibility on that?
Sure do.
Okay. So when a Storm Knight spends a possibility, and they start with 3, and I usually reward them for bad behavior.
Because I'm trying.
Yeah. They get to roll another die and add that roll to what they currently got. So go ahead and re-roll.
11, so 0.
But no, don't forget
Add
it
to the
adds
first
to
roll.
the 7. Yeah, you total them together. So it's an 18.
So +5 to my intimidate plus spirit.
Yes.
So 15 total.
15 total, sir. All right.
Well done.
Its eye kind of goes wide and then shrinks down, and it kind of bows a little bit, like it's looking not at your face anymore, but sort of at your knees. The foreigner is inside, taking stock of the inventory.
Just as I suspected. Thank you.
And it sort of moves a bit to the side. It is a reality rated foe, so you get a destiny card. I threw the wrong thing.
Nice.
No, you threw him.
Keep it all.
got a
Keep
chip.
it all. It's too late now.
I soiled my pants a bit, but
That's
we continue on.
that is just makes you smell more Tharkoldian. All right. As you guys move in, you can see what the lights that you saw shining through, I won't say windows, but around heavy, like, green wool blankets, like the kind that you would see in a military camp. They've been nailed with large, just spikes to kind of cover the where the glass was blown out. You can see that this level is mostly secure. There doesn't seem to be when the devastation wave hit here, it took most of the upper levels off, but this bottom level seems to have been reinforced. And you can see a half dozen soldiers in green fatigues, ammo belts, comm gear, and they are all standing around a large open pit in the center of the room. You can see large metal doors that are slightly heat warped that have been pulled back, and there's a series of metal grating stairs going down, and they have stacked up around this thing a lot of crates, all marked in Cyrillic letters. And as you can see some of them have been opened up, and there are a bunch of like tall scaffold lights that are just shining light into the center of the room, so everything's brightly lit. And you can see inside these crates are paintings and art and statues and icons and relics, and much of what was considered lost during the fall of the Tsars and the rise of...
I was going to ask that. It's like, so I've been in Tharkhold long enough to realize the Romanovs are no longer in charge?
Yes, you haven't...
Oh. Yes. Last time I ran into him was in the Crimea, so it's all new.
This is all new to you. But you can see there is a man in a well-dressed suit, immaculately tailored. And as he's
Frenchman?
He's kind of looking over a crate and kind of picks it up, a small box that was in a crate. It is a gorgeously lacquered and hand-painted jewelry box. And as he opens it up, you all hear a little bit of a crackle, and you can see a little bit of the blue and red lightning that kind of accompanies Reality Storm, where the cosms will crash together. It's usually a sign of great power. And he pulls out from the center, or from this box, kind of nestled in black velvet cloth, a small amulet. And as he holds it up, you can see he kind of opens the silver clasp and looks inside, tosses it up in the air and catches it. And he picks up his cane from where it was standing. Or where it was
Frenchman?
laying. You do recognize him as the Frenchman. The Frenchman is a villain from the Nile Empire that killed several of Archie's companions and made it out alive. You're going to throw down?
I think we should. He's a big bad guy, and he has a powerful artifact.
I just look at Archie and I say, I miss Boris.
I do.
I miss Boris.
Great opportunity to test my new science.
All right, I assume all of this is yelled out loud.
I mean,
I
it's
assume
not
you
like
speak
we
in
can
all
talk him
caps
out of it.
and exclamation
Right,
points.
I'm getting emotional. You guys are shooting. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'm just gonna.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw... So in Torg,
Oh boy, here we go.
Let me pick the bullet. I've had months to make all my bullets.
I've had
there are...
months.
There's no initiative rolls. Initiative is handled with the drama deck. The drama deck will tell the players whether they will go first or whether the heroes or the
Like a
villains will
surprise
go
deck?
first. There will also be. It will also tell you if there's any special abilities, what are favored actions. Take an action that's favored, you get a destiny card. Now, John, you are new to this, so I will let you know. You can take multiple actions
Okay.
in combat. You can take multiple shots in combat. Every additional action past the first or every shot past the first is a -2 to the total. You'll roll once and apply the roll to each of the different actions or skills. Now, Shawnee, you have a brand new character, and you are sitting on my left, which means I'm going to pick on you most often. Would you like to cut the deck?
I sure would.
Is this too late for Looks Like Trouble?
I mean, it's not. It will make matters worse. Do you want to make matters worse?
Wisdom has a name.
And it is...
No.
Play that card?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom has a name as JM.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm totally fine with you doing that.
When in doubt, play it out. This looks like trouble.
So what is this looks like trouble card state?
So, I don't think I was that convincing in my escapade walking in here. They're onto us.
So read the card. Let us know what it does.
Hostile characters or creatures head your way looking for trouble. They might be thralls, raiders, or horrific aberrations. All Storm Knights gain 1 to 3 possibilities once the enemies are dealt with, depending on the strength of the foes.
Okay.
I think we've been found out.
No, they'll know as soon as we open fire on them.
Amen and amen.
All right.
So once we defeat these guys, we'll gain possibilities.
Right.
Yes. All right. So all of this sort of kind of happens at once. Archie pulls the trigger on his Slayer gun.
Slayer gun. Right on.
The card
Sorry,
is
it's just an
drawn.
initial reaction when I see the Frenchman.
No, that's fine. Why don't you go ahead and roll that, and then I will tell you what the card says.
It says you're the best that's ever lived, pal.
Yeah.
Let it rip. If it doesn't
What
say
powers
that.
have I seen him use before?
He has a force field. You've seen him.
He doesn't
So
know
it
it's
slows
coming.
down almost like armor.
No.
Or does it
Force,
stop the attack?
force field will negate so many wounds off of an
Okay.
attack.
I think he feels safe.
So
He
would the
doesn't know it's coming.
adamantine bullet not penetrate that?
It would penetrate his. If you hit him and damage him and do his toughness and inflict wounds, he would have to choose whether to use a charge to reduce the amount of wounds that he hits. He's not wearing armor at this point.
Schmeck him good, Archie.
Or I can use electric, which might burn out something. So I don't know if it's magic or
It's your choice.
device.
We're in Tharkhold.
I'm going to shoot him with an electric bullet just to see.
I would err on device because they're conscious of the world that they're in more than we.
Here goes my first possibility to add to this.
That's right. There's more coming. There's more coming.
That's okay. I already got 5. So
Hey, doing quick
because I rolled
question.
really low, so that's now 19 instead of a 4. So that's 6. So my fire combat is 21.
Dang.
All right, so you will hit him,
Okay.
Yeah, you will.
but not for a good success, just for a standard.
Standard is still a success. We take those.
Be right with you.
Yeah.
Do I need to look up electric bullet, or he has nothing that'll affect him?
What does electric bullet do?
He's zapped. He's stunned.
Ow! Oh my! I just tore my.
Beside himself.
You have just turned this into, from what was going to be a tutorial, into
Electric shell, water-based creature. Wow. Creature standing in water take an additional 4.
I have all faith.
They can also cause glitches in high-tech electronic equipment. Robots and machines take extra damage, and sensitive equipment shorts out and is inoperable for 3 rounds. So if he has something electronic, it might
Okay.
short out.
All right,
This is
He's not
Tharkhold.
water-based, so I'm doubt he'll take
all right.
extra
So
damage.
go ahead
feel
and roll
good
your
about that.
damage.
I feel good about that electric bullet, sir.
Just 1?
Yes. Oh no, which is base damage.
Oh, sorry. 14.
All right. So you inflict 2 shock. He goes stumbling forward. You see the amulet fall from his hands, hit the
Yes.
ground, and bounce. And as he turns around, you hear the thumping of boots kind of coming up the stairs as more. You thought they may have been soldiers, but they the broadness of their shoulders, the fact that the coats that they are wearing are hanging in tatters off their bodies as large spines kind of come out of their back. And when they look at you, their eyes glow bright green.
Oh no.
Techno demons have also entered into this. So,
Thanks.
Sorry.
I will let you know what the card is, and then we will go to break so that we can get this
Thank
all
goodness.
set up. All right. The drama card's title is You Seek an Advantage. The skills that will give you destiny cards are maneuver or trick. Villains will go first, but heroes also have to check for a surge. So you have to check to see if you have contradictions. We'll do that at the start of our break. So when we get back, we'll take a quick 15-minute break. When we get back, we will start up this fight, our first fight of Tharkhold. So stay tuned in. Follow Ulysses. Go back and follow us on Twitch and on YouTube for Iconic Productions. Follow this channel for following Ulysses. Check them out on Twitter and on Facebook. So we'll be back in 15 minutes. We're Iconic Production. This is the Ulysses Torg Eternity Shards game. We'll see you soon. All right, well, we're back. Well, what seemed to be just a very simple snatch and grab job has been complicated both by the presence of the Frenchman and by this card right here. This looks like trouble card.
Yield Bardman.
Yep.
Am I fairly certain that the Deathless is the Frenchman?
No.
Okay. Sure, he just happened to be there.
He did just happen to be there.
Frog.
Hey, I also get an additional drama card when supernatural evil.
Oh, Destiny card, yes.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to play this one as well.
Have that in there.
Gracias.
Sorry, this is my, I think I'm allowed to do this. My Cosm card. It says play on the first round of combat. This is it, right?
This would
Okay,
be it.
we're in it. Okay. All combatants add twice their wound penalties to melee weapon. I say melee. I meant
Melee.
Melee. Or unarmed combat damage results for the remainder of the fight.
Wow, the whole fight?
Yep, so if you get wounded, you get to add twice that to your damage.
All right, go ahead, JM. Punch me. Punch me good.
You think I won't?
You won't, because of what's happening.
You realize that does happen here, too, right?
I don't, but I'm just basing my assumptions off what I'm doing. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, well, villains go first. So,
Wait, what?
yeah, that's what we established.
Guard, villains go first.
I know, but
Intimidate him.
I'm about to. Don't worry.
Archie, he turns to you. You have been a thorn in my side since that first day in the Nile. I killed your friend Kagi, and I will kill you too. Then he pulls out, he lifts the cane to you, and he depresses the trigger. Nothing happens.
Because Archie can't be killed.
Kill them, he says.
Rajo.
And he jumps down into the pit. And you can definitely hear the sound of a hasty retreat.
Yeah.
But it is their turns. So the soldiers are going to take shots at those of you who are in front, which will be Torin.
Bring it on.
And you, my friend.
Now, puppy.
Well,
Oh, wasn't me.
'twas not you, sir.
Which means it was me.
Yeah, you guys are up front.
Oops.
By the tokens.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
Never.
However, out of the 3 shooting at you, Torin, only one of them manages to hit.
Dared to hit. Is what you. Yeah.
And you will take 2 shock from the hit, as it just kind of hits you in the chest and knocks you back. Simeon.
Yes.
One of them misses you. One of them hits you.
No.
And the other one, as he comes around the corner, this one's got...
So the ones in the pit are still below.
Yeah, they're coming up. The one that kind of comes out from behind the crate back here.
We're down there.
Okay.
He comes around and he brings his gun up with just this malicious glee. and you see he trips on something and just puts all of the rounds into the guy in front of him and drops him.
No.
So, the one that hits you,
Couldn't hit the Frenchman, huh?
6.
Je ne sais quoi.
He's a big coward.
You will take 1 wound and 2 shock, John.
Now I have force field.
Yes.
It's kind of attached like to my other brazier.
Okay.
Is that just automatic, or
You get to choose if you want to. When you take a wound, you get to choose if it kicks
Can he
on.
does his soak roll first, or he has to determine?
It's when he takes the wound, so he has to, I believe,
So he can soak it away and not.
spend the charge. Actually, no. Go ahead. Do you want to? It's your first time. Spend
Okay.
if you would. So here's your choice. You can spend the charge and not
Okay.
have to spend the possibility for the soak roll.
Because you have to spend these
Okay.
to soak.
Yeah. We'll do that. So.
What does it eat? What does it do?
Well, let's see. I did take a limit. Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't do this because it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Each time your hero suffers a wound, the field expends a charge to block a wound and 2 shock.
Okay, so you will take no damage. So your force field kicks on and crackles, and none of the bullets hit you.
But actually, I do take shock because I had a limit, or
You have a limitation on it.
limitation on it. That I
Shock doesn't matter. Wounds are
but,
important. Wounds are very bad in Torg.
right.
Cyber demons.
Techno demons come running in.
Cyber demons. Copyright.
I don't know. They're just called techno demons.
One way to find out.
They're like regular demons, but techno
Trying to look for.
is what they scream as they come running in.
Instead of
I
weapons,
love
they have
that.
like disco balls that
Yeah, it's
stun us.
They actually have chain whips and olive pulverizers, which is what they're going to do.
So they dance their ways on over. And
Yeah, no, this is definitely not the time for a dance off. So Torin, Torin, this one comes up with its chain whip and brings it down on you, hitting you for a good success. So it catches you right across the jaw, drawing blood. Well, let's see how much damage you take.
I know, I'm nervous.
It's a lot.
I know, that's why I want to do reality. Oh, goodness.
You will take a wound and 2 shock from it. You spend a possibility to take a... All right, John, the other one is coming after you.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for reality?
You do.
Okay.
You got to get at least a 10.
Okay. Do I do that now, or are we
Mhm.
going to do junk? All right. So spirit plus my reality is 13. I rolled an 18, so 18 total.
All right, so you take no damage from it. It catches you right across the jaw, but your jaw is it's your best feature. And so it just kind of
Amen
absorbs the
and
damage.
amen. Thanks for noticing, JM.
No, got you. John, the other one tries the same thing with you, bringing this massive chain down on your head. For...
Not as much.
3 wounds and 6 shock.
I should have saved it
Whoa!
for that guy. Okay, so
So
Well,
go
it's a
ahead and
different attack. Can you do it again? If it's a different attack?
it's a different attack. So first of all, spend a point of reality.
okay,
Now give me a reality roll.
A D20.
Moly.
And your reality skill.
okay. So
Like
is that
him.
cocked or is that a?
Yeah,
That's,
it's
cocked. That's 11.
Go for it.
He just got off the plane.
It's
today,
cocked.
You know, his head's
10! Roll again. Explodes. Roll
Oh.
again. 10.
Best rule in this game.
Now you have
So
14.
14. So I looked that up on the
Yep. So it's a +1
That's
total.
+1.
+1.
So what's your base reality skill?
Reality is 11.
So you got a 12. So you instead of taking 3 wounds and 6 shock, you will take 2 wounds.
What would a 15 give him?
A 15 will be 2 wounds and all shock. So you would only take 1 wound from that.
Because I have a supporter card.
Do
that
it.
I've already played, so...
1 wound is way better than 2 wounds.
Now you only took
as
one
far
wound.
as I know.
Okay.
Because I upped your roll.
Right.
What do I know?
Okay, so John, you take 1 wound.
Okay.
Do you want your and no shock? Do you want your force field to?
No,
Kick.
I'll take the 1 wound. I mean,
All right, so
Yeah.
John, that is a -1 to everything that you do.
Is
Just so
that
you know.
total?
now it.
What?
The totals of all rolls?
-1 to the total.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
All right. And then the last two thralls come up. This one is attempting to jump off of this crate to land next to Archie.
Go ahead and jump.
Make that roll.
He's trying to maneuver. A maneuver.
Maneuver.
Oh,
Man,
all right. So -2 to everything that he does.
He stabs himself right in the
Does he trip and fall?
anywhere.
Catch a rusty
He
nail?
does not. What is your maneuver?
My maneuver is 14.
So you do not take a penalty from the attack,
Wow.
as he tried to give you. But he will,
I definitely take half a step to the left as he lands. Going, oh, you're over here.
He does not hit you, Archie.
He's flabbergasted that his maneuver failed.
The other one is going to take a shot at Speckles.
Oh, come on.
Speckles, I only need a 10 to hit you, but I got an 8.
Yes.
It is now the hero's turn, and at the end
Bullets
of the
from right over your head.
Can I?
you will
you're
surge.
I've been
short.
waiting
Yeah,
for
because
this.
I would have crouched down and made myself really small.
That's right. They warned you. It's not the same as reading the reports, is it? It's loud. The bullets are just ricocheting off everything. The smell. What they don't tell you in the reports is what the technodemon smells
It's
like.
the smell,
It is a stench.
and it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
So now it's our turn?
It's like the
Can
anus
I-
of Hades.
I've been waiting for our turn. Can I?
So our turn, we get to go whatever order
Oh, okay.
we want.
If this
Our
doesn't
turn,
work,
their turn.
you guys will have all opportunity to.
And then do not forget the
Riposte.
surge that is coming.
I can feel them.
Yes. So okay. So as I deftly block the assault from the technodemon
Yes.
for no
And don't
damage.
forget, maneuver and trick are your approved
Oh, and
actions.
trick will happen. So
Okay.
so I start to laugh.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, is the Frenchman still here?
He is.
Is he within earshot?
He might be within your shot.
All right, then I laugh loudly.
Okay.
It is interesting to see what you do to defend yourselves. But we're here to collect, to reward you for your efforts. Unconceal yourselves from the shadows. It's nice to know that you're well guarded.
All right. Trying to trick them.
Yes, oh, absolutely.
How so? Like, what's the like?
I am their superior. I am here to collect on what they have done. The emphasis they have made to collect this artifact. And they have defended themselves well, but they did nothing to me.
It was so tricky. I wasn't following it, but now I am.
Right.
All right, go. Well, you got to make the roll.
All right,
We'll leave
all right,
this
all right.
here as a taunting card.
It's working.
It's
Oh.
Torg.
On that card,
Okay.
the approved actions are trick and
Right.
maneuver.
So charisma plus
It's-
trick.
So you
Just
can
things
change
that
it to
they're encouraged.
anything.
Plus
You
2.
can make it anything you want to do. You're going to get that bonus.
So I got a
I see what you mean.
13,
So
and
just
I'll
those
do my
skills.
willpower.
Okay. So I could basically
To make
it
any action
16.
I do. I
Yep, so if you
will
want
To
to
make
treat
it
as an
a
approved action.
16.
Yes. Anything.
All right.
And then you get a benefit from her.
So you can either make on the technodemons, you can make them stymied or vulnerable. Stymied means they take a -2 on their actions. Vulnerable means everyone else gets a +2 versus them. All right.
I take stymied because that's their
Yeah.
defense and their
Yeah,
attacks.
I want them to feel.
So if he tries to soak damage on them, it's a minus.
So-
On the
So is it too late to use possibility?
to get that even higher.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
All right, because I would like to do that. I want them to know who's here. You know.
By the way, would anybody like any Twinkies?
Can you hand that to
Not right now.
Mike?
If you want one, you just
I'm
let me know.
Thank you.
You give me the signal.
So
Remember, add them together.
yeah, no, I don't remember what I got the first time. So
You had a total. Just give me your new total. You had a 16 last time.
so 26.
All right, so a 26 is enough to, well, you can make them very stymied or very vulnerable, and on the guards, you can choose. You get player's choice. That's how well you rolled. So, do you want to make them very stymied or very vulnerable for the technodemons?
Very stymied.
Very stymied. All right, so they're going to take.
They're shaken because their master is here and they don't know what to do.
All right, same effect goes on the thralls. What do you want to have happen with the soldiers?
These are the soldiers.
Yeah, those are the soldiers.
I want them to draw fire on those that are hostile towards us because we are their they are our subordinates.
They are your subordinates.
They are. We're here to manage and to audit what they did. Like we said when we entered into here, and they drew fire, and their defense is admirable. It's nice.
So we have to stick to the story.
But we're here to collect, not to be shot at.
All right,
You passed the.
we'll see what happens.
We'll see. I don't know.
No, I mean not.
So far, they're failing in
An
that range.
outstanding,
Yeah.
an outstanding is
Good
It's going to be
effort.
off to the
You passed
gulag
the test.
because
They
they're
did no
not
damage to
listening.
me,
Yeah.
so I was. And then, oh, my sweet
All right.
boys.
You don't know what's going to happen, but I know what your intent is.
I never
the
do.
Player's choice. We're going to see how it plays out.
All right, deal.
All right, who's going next? Because you won't know what they're going to do until it's their turn. You guys do know that his commanding presence, which you've never really noticed before, but that strong jaw in this light. The techno demons and their thralls seem to take a step back as if they're confused. The soldiers are looking around to one another, really looking at that guy who just.
So if they step back enough that I can get through.
No, they're still blocking the way.
Okay. Can I go around them?
Yeah, give me a maneuver.
Oh, I was going to maneuver.
Okay, go for it.
And he never picked up the locket. He dropped it.
He dropped the locket and ran.
and ran.
But he garnered something from it already. So he drew
Well, I
something.
thought he picked out the amulet out of the box, and it had a lot of power. Remember the crackling lightning? And then he dropped it when I shot him.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it was valuable to him, he would not have dropped it unless he already garnered something from it.
Did you see him absorb power?
I don't know. Just,
I'm going to do a maneuver.
I don't know
Okay.
anything.
To
I'm just here
get around.
Saw him drop it when he
All
got
right.
hit.
I just
by-
want to kind of get over.
I'm here to
here
coerce
so I can
and
see
to
him.
trick. Nothing more.
Oh no, he's run off.
The Frenchman
went
is
down and-
your
Yeah,
man.
he went down and is beating pavement.
Go find him, and then when you find him, that's what
It's
you
the only
have to
French I know.
I don't think that's actually French.
say. Je m'appelle Archibald.
I-
Et je
I-
ne
yeah.
parle pas français.
The other phrase I don't think works on him. Like shit. What? No, wait, whoa.
All I know is I don't speak French, so that's better. My name is Archibald, and I don't speak French. I think it's pretty good.
Should I go after the amulet or after him?
After him, that's a common nemesis right there,
I
brother.
don't know. Last time I left my compatriots on a chase,
I was still alive.
some of them died.
Some, but not all. Let's do it.
All right, while you're pondering, you want to let one of them go?
Sure. When you guys go, I determine. when
Archie's
to
a
do it.
man of
I'll go.
action.
All right, go for
Now,
it.
Man
what
of
are the
action.
soldiers wearing?
Fatigues.
So green.
Yep.
Classic.
Are they close enough to be? I have a electric ray that's it has a small area effect. Are they within a small area?
So a small area will affect one person.
Is it one?
How about okay? So there are some guys that got to jump on us, though,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
What
you're
about
surrounded.
those? Now, could I avoid taking friendly fire, or is
Yeah.
it too?
No, you can totally.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna. What are they? What are they wearing?
Not a whole lot.
Okay,
They're techno
so,
demons.
I have a limitation that if they're wearing primarily purple, that it's too close to ultraviolet,
And you can't use it?
And so
Nice.
That's awesome.
That makes a lot
That
of
is.
sense, honestly.
I was going to say, is it against yellow? Is that what we were going
No,
with? But
it's-
all right, go for it, John.
so anyway, and it comes out of my brazier.
All right, give me your energy weapon roll,
So
That's sweet.
and then Speckles, you'll be up, and then Archie.
so 13,
Use much time to decide as you need.
1 to my 8 is a 9.
So you rolled an 8.
I rolled a 13, which on the bonus chart is
Is a plus 1. Yep.
My energy weapons is an 8.
Okay. You fire off your bracer cannon, and it hits, but it doesn't seem to do anything to them. It just kind of crackles over their frame, and this thing looks angry. And you actually see like some of its muscles seem to be twitching and getting larger. It looks down on you.
That should have worked.
Speckles, what you got?
He's a nasty beast.
Oh, I guess it's up to me now. These guys in front of me, how does hacking work? Would I be able to hack into them because they're, like, they have technology into them to, like, maybe shut them down or make them not move?
Not on these guys, because it's a cult tech, so it's really more magical. But, yeah. So you can't hack those guys. These guys have more technology-based gear if you wanted to shut down, like, their communications, or you could draw your plasma knife or laser pistol. And
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking. I gotta get out of here. Can I deploy my little drone?
Yep.
To distract them so that they, like, look at it, they're like, what the heck
That'll
is that?
be a trick.
And
Yep.
then can I maneuver my way behind here to kind of hide?
Yes. All right, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to do one roll. You'll end up subtracting 2 from the totals for both trick and maneuver.
Combat skills are not
2 from the totals.
No, yeah, anything.
Oh, okay.
Some of
I
the
should have
cards will
used-
say,
Great,
like, +3
neat.
to dex. Or
So
plus
don't
3
forget
to-
that you can put 1 card into play at the end of your turn.
Yep,
Right.
That's where he's looking to see
Okay.
which one. Yeah, that would be a good one because that's +3
Right.
What'd you get?
for your test, but that's okay. It has to be played
Maneuvers.
for your next turn.
Oh, I see.
It has to be on the table.
Okay.
Okay, I'm playing this
9.
card, so I can
Okay,
use
so you're
it.
going
I
to
go-
probably want to
That
spend a
was for
possibility
other
point
people.
Yeah.
to do
Well,
this.
mine
Spend one.
specifically said on
Yeah.
myself.
What am I rolling for?
That's
Just
for you.
to
That's okay.
just to maneuver over there?
Maneuver and
Just play
trick. You're
something
rolling
out.
your
'Cause you
roll
went-
once for your whole
Okay, so
turn,
you have to
and
play
then apply
something.
it to
You
both.
play that or
so
any
we're
other
gonna see what the
card.
trick does and how the maneuver works out for you.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll another d20 and add it in.
And just one? Or can you do...
One every turn. You put it out. And if you don't use it, then it goes back in your hand.
Hold on, I can do math. 19 minus 2, 17.
So 17. All right, do you want to... so they're already very stymied, so you can make them very vulnerable, or one of them very vulnerable as you go jumping away from them. We'll make this guy very vulnerable. And then you maneuver all the way over there.
Yep, and I'm gonna crouch on the ground.
Yeah, you have... The stuff is giving you cover, so... you get +4 to your armor when hiding behind the boxes.
Neat. Okay, and then my drone will kind of be out there still kind of looking
Yeah, you
around.
see this hard light creation sort of materialize out of one of the projectors that's like hidden in her armor, and it starts buzzing around. Trying
So
to
is it
distract-
real or is it a hologram?
Yes.
No, it's... Yeah.
Yes, it's both.
Yeah.
All right,
For me, it's
Archie.
your magic. I'm going to maneuver.
It's a dejected look that I live
Because it was 15 to 5. It rolled back on me. So I'm going to roll again, because that was not... There we go. So 19 is 6.
Oh, here's
My
your
maneuver
card.
is 20.
All right, you're able to get away, get around them.
And I... Down there, and I'm going after the Frenchman. My total movement is 36.
Okay.
Jeez. Swift boy.
All right,
And I will play...
Archie, leaving your crew behind.
No, no,
Descend
no.
into the tunnels.
No.
These are Cold War era concrete, the little light bulb swinging. You see more Cyrillic on the walls. And you hear in the darkness, far down, you can hear the sound
I
of...
cyber eye. I take 2 points of I ignore 2 points of darkness.
All right,
So-
you can see, running in the darkness, cane under his arm, patent leather shoes slapping against the concrete, the Frenchman,
The giggle
as he runs.
only the Frenchman can make.
You can see he's running towards a light of some sort. You can see down here there are more crates. These have been opened. There's straw sort of
I
everywhere.
take it I had to move past my normal movement of 12.
Yep.
Okay, so I can't shoot.
Yeah.
I'll just get closer then.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I can't outrun my bullet.
Let it be known that Torg knows well that you are capable. After the dynamite stunt,
You can do anything.
no,
you can do
I
anything.
trust this guy.
All right.
What he does, I believe in.
All right, so I
I'm for
now
it.
need all of you to give me a surge roll.
What's that?
It's a reality roll. Let me know if you roll a 1 through 4.
Roll the 4.
Okay.
Just a straight.
Your technology is fine.
Can I
So you're looking for a 1.
can I use this?
No, it's just a straight D20 roll.
Okay.
What'd you get?
So there's no ads.
You want a reality roll, right?
No, this is a surge
Okay, just a straight.
check,
Okay,
yeah.
I got 12.
19.
All right, what'd you get, John?
I could spend this to reroll. Or
Unless you roll a 1.
Well, it's a 5, so you're good. 1 to 4.
Yeah, 1 to 4 is the surge, yeah.
okay.
1 to
All
4
right,
is
none
bad.
of the surges affect you. You can feel like
Okay.
there's something strange in the air. But on this next one, this card is titled, I Have You Now. Defending or taunting is the approved skill. And again, villains are going to go first.
Defending or taunting?
So you can take you defend as you take your action and you roll to set your defense to whatever value you roll. And taunting is, well, I will taunt you a second time.
I can't wait for the taunt.
Oh, it's going to happen. Not with these guys, though.
Oh, I'm going to taunt them.
At this point, the soldiers,
Shoot the cyber demons?
they just sort of they make a fighting withdrawal from the combat. They are not convinced
jeez.
But there's
Who-
5 less shooting at you.
who is who, and so they will let their superiors sort it out, and their superiors being whoever is left standing at the end of this fight.
Oh, we already know how that goes.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
win
we do.
for sure.
They're going. So, right now, these guys are moving around. They have surrounded the 3 of you, or the 2 of you. Well, that's not good. All right, we're going to start with good Sir Simeon. Oh, I know. 3 of them have -4, and 1 of them is fine.
Brave Sir Simeon. He
All right.
bravely stood his ground.
The Techno Demon, still reeling from the intimidating presence of Torin, kind of just makes almost a feint or just a very weak kind of trying to test your defenses. Doesn't even come close to hitting you. The thrall behind you, however, as you kind of move out of the way of the feint, the thrall was leaping in to take a giant chunk out of your neck, and the Techno Demon catches the thrall on the side of the head, and there's a wet splorching sound as it rips the head off the thrall that was behind you. And as it crushes it, you can see it kind of reignites some of the fire in its eyes, and it looks like it
I
is.
guess I should just get out of your way and let you take care of
The other 2 are
'Cause it
coming.
inflicted pain, so it's threw off the.
All right, thrall does not hit, and my dice have just. Well, hold on. That's a 9. Let's see.
We have a
what that
dice jail right here.
is. We do have a dice jail brought to you by Mark Pelegi of Mark Pelegi. It's going to spend one of its possibility points.
Good luck, pal.
23.
I have joined the table, so that's going to need to be bigger.
We need,
One of my die.
You have a
is-
seriously impressive dice box over there, I gotta say.
Yes, my spouse got it.
Torin, the Techno Demon hits you again
Whoa, what the heck? That was
at
so cool.
plus. He hits you with a good success. As you are like, ha ha ha! It catches you on the side of the face with a clawed hand that is the size of your chest.
which is not very big, so good luck.
His little claws.
I have a small chest. What do you want?
Torin, he hit you for 2 wounds and 4 shock.
Reality, boy.
Oh boy.
Was in the box. Was in the box. All right.
Oh.
I got a 10 on reality.
You got a 10 on reality, so you will take 1 wound and no shock.
Not terrible.
You definitely hear something crack in your neck as you go stumbling into Simeon.
That only enhances my display. Let's go. Go ahead. Hit me more.
Aye, we can take them together.
We went so bad. It's kind of like a visit to the
No,
chiropractor.
this is-
All right,
Like,
it is now your guys' turn.
This is a performance, dang it. and I am ready to perform.
Perform away.
All right, so I want to take that neck crack as an opportunity to. And you have failed me yet again, and your master flees. The cowardice knows no end. If you will not serve me now and pursue your master and retrieve what was ours, then you have failed me, and you must die.
Give me an intimidate check.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right. It's +0. But, I got a 13 plus 3 is a 16.
All right. The one in front of you, the one that was distracted by the drone, do you want to make stymied or vulnerable? Is it still, you kept it in this whir of confusion?
Stymied, you have failed me. And if you continue to attack, you're a failure, pal. You are a
So the
failure.
other one wore off?
The other one wore off.
Okay.
All right. Here's your. Oh, was it intimidation, defend, or taunt? That was more of an That was an intimidation.
That wasn't.
Yeah.
I rolled
All right.
on intimidation.
You roll intimidation. All right. So who's going?
I can
next?
trick him again if you want, but
A second time.
What is the...
Defend or taunt.
Okay.
Who's going next?
I can go next. I'm take a shot at him.
Okay, so he ran on his turn. He ran, and you saw he got to the light and sort of stepped to the side, so he has cover on this shot.
Okay. I think I'll plug him with another electric round.
Go for
What
it.
does aim do?
Aim gives you you sacrifice a turn to gain +4 to the next ranged attack.
So can I aim and then...
You would aim this turn, and next turn you would take the shot.
Don't I have to... Look, when do you guys go? Because I'm in a separate...
Yeah.
I did mine.
All right, yeah,
Some
I'll go.
moralizing.
I'm gonna be like shaking the box, and I'm gonna be like, no.
No.
So I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna get out my godlight laser,
All right.
and I'm gonna try and shoot. I mean, if I could shoot through both of them, that would be my
You
goal.
can get one. What's the rate of fire on your godlight laser?
What does that mean?
I'm at 77
14
times
damage,
7.
5 am. So just like single shot, I think. Like
Yeah.
something.
I don't think it has burst fire. So, all right.
If only.
All right. Give me your energy weapon roll.
2,000?
Okay, I'm gonna super totally use that business. I literally rolled the exact same thing.
So it's a minimum of 3,
10.
or it's a minimum of 10.
10
on
plus
the-
your first roll
Yeah.
together.
That is incredible.
Is there a bonus for 2 3s in a row? Because that's uncanny.
No,
That's
unfortunately.
wild.
It is wild, but
Yeah, you're right.
It's 13.
so 13 gives you a +1. So your total is 13. Anybody have anything to add to that? You know that the techno demons dodge.
Yeah, I got a
higher
+3.
Oh wait, no, a 13 will hit.
Wait, okay.
A 13 will hit. My bad.
I'll
Their
keep
dodge
that.
is a 12. All right, what's the base damage on your weapon?
14.
Would a 15 be or would a 16 be a great success though?
It would not.
All right, we'll hold on to this.
All right, so you hit him, and your godlight laser catches in the neck and does some shock.
He's shocked.
It's not bad for my first try, I guess.
That's right, winning.
I kind of picture
John.
you going,
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what the problem is. Wrong setting.
I hit it.
And I'm gonna try again.
All right, John, how many ads did you put into energy weapons?
How many? Just one.
Okay,
You know what's best. You got
But
this.
Tell you, these Torg dice,
It's rough.
appreciate the die. They roll horribly.
No, our
I'm
time
telling
will
you.
now
come.
No.
As
can you-
heroes, our time
okay,
will
so
come.
can you use these to re-roll?
you don't
Yes,
get to
and you-
reroll. You can
roll
roll
another.
again and add into
Add
it.
it.
So
And
it's
it's a
better
minimum
than
of 10.
reroll.
Yeah, it's better than a reroll.
It
You're
adds
guaranteed.
on
Okay.
to
Yeah.
the
So
minimum.
this is
roll.
17
Yeah,
minimum,
we'll do
but
that.
you can roll better.
So go ahead and roll a 20 real quick.
So a 10,
A 10 explodes.
which explodes,
10
Oh, another
explodes.
10.
Now you're up to 20.
and
No, he's at
You're
27.
up to 27.
3.
So altogether, you
It's
got
a
a 30.
30, so
which
it's a
is
plus 9.
9.
Woo! Yeah, boy.
And I guess I don't really need to use that, although
Probably
I have
not.
another one in the.
No, we'll leave it here.
Leave it out
stays
there.
out
Okay.
until the end
All
of
right,
combat.
what's your total, John?
What did we say?
It was
20
plus 9
It's
plus
plus
whatever
9.
your
+9 plus energy weapons is 8, so 17.
Let's make it a 20.
And it is an area of effect.
All right, so you, my friend, what's the base damage on your weapon?
I did not write that down.
I use support or just I threw it.
I appreciate it.
He's been itching to do that.
He wants to.
It was dramatic.
But it was dramatically dealt.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, and then John gets a bonus die to the damage. You went.
I will not
went.
aim. I will just shoot him.
All right,
yeah.
give me the shot.
Come on, baby. Didn't roll bad, but I want this to be good because I know he has a bonus. Sorry.
Good.
Really?
Hey, remember, we're getting 1 to 3 back at the end of this fight based on how hard they.
Oh, you're gonna get 3 back at the end of this fight.
Exactly.
17.
A
Wait, so you
17
what back?
that does base damage to.
because
to
I made this
what's
harder
the
than
base
this
But I will
damage?
play coup de grace. Play an amount of to add a bonus die
So
of damage to your
the
successful
cosm card
attack.
that I use.
All right.
Oh, that you used.
So it's his
I was
base
looking at mine. I was like, what are
plus
you
the-
talking about?
harder than it's supposed to be.
2 armor from
So
cover.
we get possibility back. That's
So I'm
why
just
I've been
gonna roll
trying to
one
make
for
it,
the
like, not
card,
think,
right?
Yep.
You did.
It's fine. We're your superiors. Because if we
Explodes. I rolled a 6. It explodes.
blow it- is that always? Or?
Counts as a 5, so 7. That's 21 damage. And there was another electric round in case anything
Archie.
came back online.
He's ready.
Okay.
He's ready to go.
21, so that's 4. It's another 2
So
shot
that
to
got
him.
played, and
All right, John, I just need to know the damage on your
Yeah, I know.
electric ray. Is it the perk?
Yeah, it's electric ray, or yeah.
I'm betting it's a 13-14 because everything seems to start right about there.
It's 13.
Mark, did you use a?
All right, so John, roll a bonus die.
I did. I used coup de grace to add damage.
That's a D6?
It's a D6,
And I played
except
hero,
a 6 counts as a
which
5 and it explodes.
counts as a
Hold on, guys, I
possibility,
gotta be
so
able
I'm
to.
low.
What does it do? Can I see it?
It adds
So
damage.
that was the infinity on this new die.
All right, so that counts as 5 and roll again.
Okay. Oh, I see. +4, so 9.
I mean, it adds a damage die.
Right,
So
I have the ability
22.
to reuse cards that have been used with this one.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm waiting. I'm
All right, so you do another.
Wait,
You do.
that's good,
You
that's
do
good.
shock to that one as well.
You ought to have them.
So that was this was an area of effect, though.
Yes, but
So,
remember,
okay.
it's a small one, so it only hits one person.
Oh,
with
I
the
see.
area of effect.
Actually, I
Was that cards that were used
I will use that.
this
So-
combat round? Or
So I have Master Plan, which allows me to recover any card that was played or discarded in exchange for this one. So I can put it into my action pool
Yeah.
or play it immediately. So I'm going to put it in my action pool.
It
Okay.
does say 13 damage.
I'll trade you.
Trade out.
Do you want something?
You want one of the supporter cards?
All right.
Those are good.
I
So,
do have a lot of those, but
New round of combat.
I might have to make an example out of these.
Lucky break.
Those.
Heroes go first. Villains are stymied. Attacking and taunting are approved actions.
All right.
Gotcha. So I did hit him.
You did.
Okay.
You shocked him. Yeah. All right.
Are both demons still up?
Both demons are still up. They're a little shocked. And you have the thrall.
Mostly
behind you.
because you're still standing there, and normally you'd be eviscerated.
Normally,
But you're just
I have them fooled
you're
because
just standing there
they're a
going-
bunch of bimbos. All right, so we need to make an example out of these techno demons. I would, supposing no one else has anything. Oh wait.
go for it. No,
Okay.
you seem
Go
to
for
set
it.
the stage. So if you're
Well, I don't usually, but I don't want to be like usurper.
Wait, if you want, I could do ward enemy, and then I'll give you +1 to your
Yeah, go ahead.
defenses.
Do it.
Uh,
I would rather wait till you guys do something. I just think in this scenario, they keep resisting my
you
influence.
said
They really do.
Which
What
is
were the
really irritating.
approved actions?
Attack and taunting.
okay, can I roll to just do a ward enemy spell?
Sure.
Okay.
So it's a faith roll. So you're trying to invoke your faith to produce the miracle of ward enemy.
13.
All right. You brandish the holy symbol of the cyberpopsy. All allies within 5 meters of you get +1 to their defenses against all of these creatures. Then you got a what? A 13? So that's a good success. So all of you get a +2 to your defenses.
But not me, I'm too far away.
Not you, as long as you choose to concentrate
But you
on
guys.
that action.
Yeah, I'll concentrate.
All right, so what's the holy
so
symbol
cool.
that you raise?
I don't know. What would that mean? Like, is it a specific...
Well, so it depends. Do you follow the cyberpopsy? Do you follow Christianity? Do you follow...
The cyberpopsy for
All right,
sure.
so you raise the techno cross, and it flares with the hard white light of the holograms like your drone is made out of. And you all, except for you, you two get bonuses to your defenses to this round. What are the two of you doing?
You said attacking and
Taunting.
and taunting.
Mm-hmm. The real question is, do you ever really want to taunt a demon?
Every single time. I'll do it if you won't.
Your mother was a hamster.
Go for it.
And your father smells the elderberries. All right, so I won't mention it now. I'll tell you later. When you're older. So how tall are the techno demons?
They're large. They're massive.
So I couldn't chuck them under the chin a little bit.
You could try.
You're like, hey, come here. Come here. Lower. Come here. Come here. Good.
All right. I'm gonna give one of the techno demons a pat, like he's a dog, on the side of the belly, like
Or a-
good boy.
You can rub his belly. Who's a good boy?
And then I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, so you're multi-action.
Yes, I am right in the heart. And I'm gonna say you
Oh,
failed
yeah,
me for the
okay.
last time, good old boy,
Let's see if this works.
because I made a request of you, and you failed.
All right, the one in front of you is stymied, so he will take -2 to his actions, but you get no bonus to attack him.
That's right. It's -2 to my total though, because of
-2 to your total. Yep. So
Do I make
you
my
roll,
taunt
You
first?
roll 1. Yeah, you're gonna roll 1.
And it counts
If
for
your
both.
taunt is successful, you can apply vulnerable to the techno demon.
Okay, so 10.
Roll again?
Where's that? It makes me feel good. There we go. So 28
It's +9.
plus 9. So to my trick, or my taunt, that's a 20.
18.
All right, so
20 total.
Yeah, so it comes down to 18.
yeah, just
and then
right,
your,
right.
yeah,
your attack.
So at 18.
Same roll for your attack now.
All right, so here's the thing.
My attack is also an 18.
All right, so do you want him to be very vulnerable to your attack?
Yep. He failed me for the last time.
All right, so that reduces him by 4. All right, so 18 is 22. All right, roll 2 bonus dice worth of damage.
And I had +2 because he's a supernatural.
All right, so what's your base damage? Will you pass that down to?
base damage is +3, but I have a +5 with righteousness.
All right, so you got your. And what's your strength?
7.
So right now you're at a 12, plus your 2 bonus dice of damage.
Infinity.
Infinity.
So that's 5, so 17.
17,
So 2, so 19.
19,
And
and then now
second
there's
die.
your second die.
Plus 5, 24.
24.
And then I'm going to play Coup de Grace to add a bonus die to the damage. So 27.
All right, so that is 2 wounds and 4 shock to this thing.
With the adage, you failed me for the last time.
Oh, I know, but
All
it's
right.
a reality-rated foe, so he's going to try and make a reality.
So eat
save.
shorts
Be his
and
penalty.
follow my command. Yes, we're not the only ones who roll ones, guys. Or
Box is right here.
So he's at 6 shock and 2 wounds. You drive the blade right into where you think its heart would be, but warm pus is all that flows from the wound, but it definitely seems to like cough up a bit of it as well.
Come on, I'm trying here.
So we still have these guys on our back, though.
Yep,
right?
there's one
Two
little
demons and
thrall and one
little
very
guy.
wounded demon.
I think I'm going to try
damage
to.
him too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did damage already.
Mhm.
I'm going to try to do a sweeping attack to get.
Get both of them?
Yeah.
All right.
So
you'll roll once and subtract 2 from the total.
Okay. 19.
That's plus 6.
Well, and you said okay. So the -2 is
For
2.
your total.
The bonus.
Total.
Yep. So it's 6 plus your what's your shoot roll or your energy weapon?
Yeah, energy weapon was 8. So 14. Did we say? Or
Yep.
would you say?
14s are down to 12.
So down to 12. So
Gotcha.
12 will hit the first one, but because the other one is very vulnerable, you will hit with a good success. So what's the base damage on your weapon is 13.
13.
That's what you do.
All right, and then roll your bonus
you make them
die
feel
on
bad,
the other one.
they can't do anything.
A bonus die.
Yep,
Yeah.
bonus die of damage.
Bonus D6.
3.
So
3?
16 on that.
Oh, I thought I had some.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I didn't.
Well, you
really
can
need-
add this if you wanted to make it
Oh, to
instead of a
for the damage.
yes, instead of
Yeah,
12,
we'll do
if you
that.
made it a 15 on this to hit. Does that raise the damage then?
Yeah, it would raise it again.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, go for it.
Uh,
So, we'd
Roll another bonus die of damage.
D6 infinity. D6.
a 1.
Time one.
All right. So,
But I can play this for next round, right? Which
Yeah,
is
you
the
put it
same
out.
thing.
Yeah, you put it
Archie
out.
in the basement.
I'm going to. So if I do a maneuver successfully on him, maybe I can negate his cover.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
If you blow up his legs, he cannot run.
That is
The cane is an affectation because he ran down the hallway with the cane tucked under his arm,
He didn't have it out.
kind of like the old pith helmet. Doesn't do
the
anything.
old pith.
Is it pith and vinegar?
Yes, pith and vinegar.
I don't know what to say.
21.
21.
Archie comes through every time.
21. And what was your maneuver total?
Oh, so all right, 21. So it would have been 9. Sorry. 19 is 6. So it would have been 18 on maneuver
Okay.
and 19 for my shot.
All right. So you will negate his. You will not do any bonus damage, but you'll negate his cover for the shot.
Cover.
What's your base damage?
Base damage is 14.
All right. More shock. All right.
Okay.
It is now the villain's turn. They're all stymied, which means they take -2 to their rolls. But there are basically 2 of you fighting off 3 of them.
Yeah, but I think they've really failed their prerogative.
Have they, though?
I think so.
All right.
I don't know.
The thrall misses you. You can
Which-
feel it scrape its claws off the back of your leather jerkin. The techno demon in front.
Is that the one that I demoralized
Yeah, I
completely?
I successfully
or-
attacked. I should get a card.
Oh yes, there you are.
Sorry.
So
Just remembered.
techno demon in front of you hits you with its penalties of 4. It's +2. So it still gets you with a good success.
So we bring it on. Or don't.
You will take a wound and 2 shock. It kind of grabs you all the way around your abdomen and starts to squeeze.
That's a big abdomen, just
It
so
is.
you know.
It's
It's
a
pear-shaped.
it's
no
it's
chest, big abdomen.
it's a
Don't
big
judge.
it's a big claw.
Pears are good fruit.
This techno demon in front of you kind of just kind of bears down and roars in your face.
Spittle and all.
Spittle and
That's
all.
the good stuff.
Last night's dinner.
Yeah, you definitely smell the last Storm Knight that stood in front of him.
Smell.
27. 9. 15. What's your intimidate?
What's that based on?
Spirit.
So 8.
All right, John, you are very vulnerable for the next round. As it just rattles you completely. It screams in your face. You get the feeling that what was supposed to be just an easy walk into the park.
Could I use
square.
that to?
You got to add it to a roll.
Oh, that has to add to a roll.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yep. After a test. +3 after you make a test.
Yeah, so this isn't a test. This is just it yelling at you.
Okay.
Very,
the base
very
target number for him
angrily.
to hit.
Sorry, I got to do a lot of math with this game.
So stay in school.
9. A wound and 2 shock. Do you want to spend a possibility to soak it or activate your force field with another charge?
I'll use my force field.
Okay. Crackling to life. It keeps the claws.
What's that? Oh, choose
Just
shock.
negates. Yeah, yours negates the wound, right? Not the shock. That's your limit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He takes a little shock.
The Frenchman slides the grate across the doorway. He hits a button. You can see him jab at the wall. And as the elevator starts to lower, he's like, Archie, you're too late. They've already got it, but now I know who has it. And your little adventure ends here in Tharkhold.
I doubt it.
And you see he reaches into his jacket. And throws
He's going to
something
fumble
in.
and bounce off the
This
crate.
man has held
Into-
4 sticks of dynamite in his hand.
Well, that's not a
One
fumble.
grenade is for
Well,
weenies.
is he trying to throw it at me or just like top there to ruin the
He's just trying to throw it up, yeah.
into the hallway?
Archie
Well,
is beefier than
It goes
you,
off
pal.
and it fills the whole area with just this smoke, but it's really thick. And as you can find yourself, as you inhale it, it's starting to sting your eyes. It stings your lungs. Let's see what happens next.
Nope. I seize the initiative.
What does that mean?
Card stays the same.
This card stays the same?
We go first.
Dang.
Cards are important in Torg.
Yes, brother!
Well done.
All right.
And I've got another one.
No. Heroes, no quotation.
So,
Heroes.
Hero.
All right. He has it. You are firing into both cover, and it is very difficult to see.
is it a darkness thing or
It's the occlusion cloud. And Hypnoteps occlusion grenades. Straight from the Nile Empire. Give me your roll.
You will not escape, my little French friend.
Mon ami.
Act as a possibility.
Okay.
Five. So 21, and I don't know what the penalties are. My roll's 21.
All right, you shoot into the darkness, but you don't know if you hit or not. But the elevator finally
hear it.
kind of... You can feel the top of the elevator car starting to scrape against your gun as it's pulling it down. You pull back. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Is there a button?
Not that you see.
Press the button.
Yeah, I mean, for
There was nothing on the wall. It seemed to have just been in the elevator.
Oh, so he like pulled the old style, pulled
Yeah.
the grate and hit the lever?
Yeah.
So there's a shaft.
There's a shaft.
Jump in.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to jump in after it. I don't
Okay.
have to jump in. As it goes by, I just
Archie.
grab the cable and stand on top.
Okay.
And I start feeling around for the hatch.
All right. Back to the Techno Demon fight.
I have a question.
I will try and give you an answer.
Okay, my if I do something with my drone, is that just a quick action?
No,
Is that
it'll you'll
just-
split your. It's multi-action.
Okay, well, I want to do two things. One,
Was I successful?
You don't know.
If I was, I get a card.
I want to send my.
You were not.
Okay.
We're on.
Wait, did you jump down into the shaft?
He did.
Yeah, but you don't know. I went down the tunnel. You don't know that.
Yeah, they're way
Use your
down
gunshots
there.
and fire.
We're fighting.
gun battle
He went after
in the hallway. That's all you know.
Sissy.
Right. Okay. So I guess I'll shoot the guy again or try and shoot him. But my thought was I think I'd want to know where you were. So I think I would send my drone after him because I saw that he left.
Okay, so it's just a -2 to your attack roll.
Cool. Okay. So that's going after him. And that can go pretty far. It can go like 5 kilometers.
Can you see through your drone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it, it
And
records
5
everything.
kilometers is a long way.
So I'll see
1.6
everything.
miles.
And then, so then I'm going to try and shoot. So.
Just off the top of your head.
Oh, what the frick.
Wait, how do I?
Thank you.
5 kilometers is about 3
Lord.
miles.
3. Other way around then.
Yeah.
Yep. I was close.
1.6 is a conversion.
22.
All right. Not bad. Okay.
So 22 is +8.
To my shooting?
Yeah.
Has one shot.
20.
It regenerates one shot each round.
20?
What's the point of having?
Come
Just
Right on.
That's the
Kind of
business.
implies that I could take more than one shot.
You can
Even
do multi
You
shot.
can. You can take multiple shots. But it's only going to regenerate once per round.
All right, you hit with
So
a
if you went
20.
like 2 shots, 2 shots,
Roll your damage
only doing
or roll an extra bonus die of
regenerate
damage.
Right.
you do 1,
Is it a d6?
you're
Yep.
going to regenerate and never run out of ammo.
Right.
So yeah, you can do multiple shots.
Right. Even
Not
without
special.
the
Take it back.
rapid fire
1.
What's your total?
enhancement, which I did not
15.
take.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. Burst, that's a burst.
Yeah.
It's a different
not fair.
action.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
You're right.
so how does
Okay.
that?
I did
All right.
use this one to get
Torn.
to
Action,
so.
you would take a penalty. And it has to be
All right.
different
Am I in the gauntlet of
Yes.
the demon?
You are.
Oh,
You're being held around your tiny
Okay.
masculine waist.
Thank you for
-2 after
all the adjectives you provide.
You're welcome.
I look it in the eyes and I say,
Yeah,
you
it picks you up.
So that's
Like it's holding you.
Eventually, you
and I say, you failed me
So if
for
I just
the
do a
final
shot
time.
turn,
That's what you said the last. Guys,
Yeah.
I need you to talk a little bit quieter. No, it's fine. I just want to make sure that like 'cause the mics pick up everything at
Right.
the same time.
I'm with you.
And either I kill you or you kill your French master in which you so pathetically provide defense for.
We'll see if it's got an option 3. All right, what are you rolling?
Charisma.
So there's a taunt?
Yep.
Or I mean, sorry, a trick? You're trying
Trick.
or intimidate.
Trick. That is a trick that has failed so miserably that it should kill itself or kill its master.
I don't know that's going to try and kill itself, but let's see what happens.
Well, one way to find out. I'm going to push on this all night.
Oh, no way. Oh.
Well, it doesn't get worse than a 1, folks.
Well, at least tricking doesn't cause a contradiction. But it looks at you and it says, "Third option. I kill you."
Fourth option, I kill you.
Yeah!
Taunt.
You're going to try and taunt him?
Yeah.
All right, so
Are
we tried
you-
all night and we did not succeed.
All right. So you're
one
not trying to
battle's
trying
taken.
to attack. You're just trying to taunt it.
I really tried.
Roll for it.
Well, because I've already done my attack this turn.
This is a new turn.
Oh, this is a new
Yeah.
turn.
So you can taunt and then attack, and then you just take the -2.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll do both.
And taunt is like maneuver would give them
Mhm.
penalties.
Because taunt is one of the favored.
Yep, you'll get a destiny card if you do it.
Okay, so yeah, I'll taunt and. Although I don't have. Let's see, that's charisma. My charisma's not that great. I do roll for the taunt, though, right?
Yep,
No,
you roll
no,
once.
no, I believe
and
my
the
dice.
roll applies to both skills.
We've trained for this.
One
Oh.
roll.
Yep.
And then
Okay.
it applies to both. 10!
Blow it up, baby.
Woo!
Keep going.
Luckily, the second roll was a 1, so it's an 11.
Right.
That's 0, so you're at a -2 to both rolls.
Or you can spend a
Yeah,
roll.
I'm gonna do
another
that.
We'll
add
jam.
to your 11.
No one dies. No one
One
dies.
failure is not enough to remove
So
my
now it's
spunk.
16.
That's fair.
So
plus 3.
16.
I'm here for it.
It's
Plus
okay.
3.
I'm here too.
So plus 3.
Our team is here.
And my Christmas is 6, so it was a 9 for the taunt.
Does not succeed.
Okay. And the other's just an attack.
Yeah, so it's
But
the same roll. So
Right.
that you're a
So
-2.
it's plus 3. So
Uh,
it's a 9 for your... It's a net 1. +3, -2.
Right.
Okay, so you, with a really cool line, spray the wall with your electrical charges. Doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Archie.
But it made me feel good. And that is what matters.
And it looked cool.
And that is what matters.
I will...
Splitting the party.
Amen.
We're still moving down?
You are.
Okay.
Quickly.
I'm going to take 2 shots at 2 different
Okay.
spots.
So blind fire.
Yes.
Okay.
2 shots in case he's...
All
If I
right.
got a 50% chance. There's probably 4 corners he's hiding in. I'll take 2 of them.
All right, go for it.
Because you can't multi-shot the same target. You have to take different targets. So
Yep. So
only
go,
one will hit him, but it's bang, bang.
go for it.
$21. Blam, blam.
Man.
So that's 19 and 19 for each shot.
19 and
they're
19?
adamantine, so they're pierced
Armor
through
piercing?
the
How
roof.
many points of armor do they
4.
ignore? 4?
I'll try.
All right.
I picture the elevator roof is what he
Yeah,
has to
is
penetrate.
is 4. All right.
Those are gone. Remember, if I hit him, I get a card.
I know. Roll d6.
Straight D6?
Straight d6.
5.
All right, Mark.
Nice.
You definitely hear the sound of someone grunting from beneath, followed by a snap hiss and the smell of ozone rising up from the bullet holes.
Ozone is lightning.
That's okay. I'm in better shape than he is.
That's all I have.
All right. Well, they
That's
are going.
impressive, honestly.
Ozone is like when lightning bugs strike, like the smell.
Yeah, it's the
of
smell. It's the
clouds
smell.
and lightning.
Or like when you fry your computer.
All right. Well,
Right, yeah, yeah,
here we go. The thrall is attacking you.
Yeah, he's a weenie. He failed me already. He can't hit me. He probably will.
New card?
Yeah.
Torin, you get hit for 2 shock.
2 shock.
You gonna take it?
Yeah, sure. We're at 5.
That techno demon in front of you squeezes and then chucks you down the stairs.
I pee my pants. All right, go ahead. Sure.
You should roll for that. Oh,
I will. If
can
you're
I,
gonna
can I have
give me,
one of those cards?
if you're gonna give me an option to
gonna need
roll
one of those
to pee
10,
my
20
pants,
cards.
I will do it.
No, you don't. You're not allowed to have those.
I think I am.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
it's
all
a
right.
20.
Life's hard to get out, you know.
Oh,
Is this where he chucked down the stairs?
This is
Here,
for the
get out
the
of it.
combination of
I know.
rolls.
going down. The stairs.
11, so plus 9. All right, so we'll do the squeeze first.
Squeeze.
The squeeze.
Anaconda squeeze. Yeah, I know. I know, Jam.
All right, Torn. Know that I love your character.
I know. Torin cannot be defeated. It's okay. It's all right.
Don't you have any drones with like Hellfire missiles that can blow things up?
You get 1 drone.
You will
get
take
1.
3 wounds and 6 shock.
How many wounds can I take before I die?
You can take 4, and then you have to roll to see if you're defeated.
All right, then we're okay.
You test at 4.
How many shock did I take?
6. Are you unconscious?
No, I'm at 3 wounds and 6 shock.
All right. And then you are chucked
Oh, God.
quite a distance away.
Which leaves room to come back. So
That's fair. The other one
Oh,
picks up the
gosh.
crate you were hiding behind, Speckles, and brings it down on, or attempts to bring it down on Simeon's head.
That's what my character's gonna be saying in a ball.
You see you all curl up in a ball, kind of duck walk over to the other crate. You don't see me.
This seems like a you conversation.
Torrin.
Over here.
Or not Torin. We gotta
Yeah.
hit Simeon. You will take, it picks up this massive crate. About 4 meters long, 1 by 1 meter square, and slams it down on you. It just splinters the whole thing to shards, and you definitely feel something heavy on the inside kind of catch you on the side of the head. You will take 8 plus 3 wounds and 6 shocks. So you're gonna need to.
Holy shit.
Oh dear. Well, I can only take one.
Do you have any possibility?
I think I've spent them all. No.
Do you have any charges left on your...
I do have charges left on my shield.
That just takes one.
But
wound.
that's just that would just soak one.
Yeah, one of the wounds.
That's the only.
What would that leave?
And armor
I didn't
armor
catch the
doesn't
first part.
soak. It
I've
just,
already got
You
that factored in.
It factors in his charge.
right.
Yep, so he will have 2 wounds left to soak.
Um,
And you've taken how many wounds?
I've taken 2, and I have.
Okay,
I
so
can
you
take
get 4, which is it after 4 or at 4 you take it? I thought it was after
Is it?
4. I think 4 you're down.
When they suffer wounds beyond their maximum.
So like my maximum.
So my
is
max
3.
is 3.
So you will have to make a test to defeat John. Welcome to Torg. What is the lower of your strength or spirit?
7.
All right, so give me a test with that.
I'm going to be using that.
I mean, I don't know, you might roll
Well,
3 20s in a row. Let's go.
true,
Glory!
There's 120. Oh, 20 is right next to the. Okay. So 8.
8 and... 8's a -2.
-2.
You gotta get at least a 10.
So, do you have any...
Anybody got a card that they can toss to?
What's the test based on?
Well, this one's any test, so that's...
Right.
Spirit
So where
or
you at,
strength?
I got spirit
I think you're
+3.
So my strength is 7, which is what I'm.
Yeah, and this is -2, so 5. That's 8.
And then 3 is 11.
Okay.
You, sir, are knocked out and will suffer a permanent injury to be determined after the end of the fight.
Okay.
Oh no.
You hear something, king, 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 hit really hard. You can see that there was some sort of large weapon inside the crate.
It's not
Really?
the sword and the stone.
But I can see it.
You can see it. It's lying on the floor.
we still get
of
to
the
go,
feet.
so
Where is it?
we still have turns, you and I.
Interesting.
All right, Mark, are you using your... keeping the card, or am I drawing the next one?
Do you want me to seize initiative and keep the same card, or do you want to draw a
don't
new
we
card?
still have to go?
No, you got everybody is gone. That was
We've
the
been
end
going
of the
first
turn.
every time. So
Yeah.
we went, they went, we went, they went. I can keep it that way by seizing initiative. Or we roll the dice. If he flips a card, they might go first.
I think we seize it. Now's the time to seize.
I went.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You sent your drone down and you shot.
Oh yeah.
Seasoning it, so you're keeping it?
Yep. I think we have to.
All right.
We'll seize it and keep it the same. So we go first again.
Cool.
Lady and
Can I
gentlemen.
go grab that weapon? You guys.
You can
cool
go
with that?
first. Go grab the weapon.
I'd like to be real sneaky and just sneak over, grab it, and then run back to behind my thing.
Do you want to try it? All right. Give me, you are welcome to...
What kind of weapon is it?
I'll figure it out
Says a
once I
voice
get
from
mine.
the dark.
What is your mind?
10.
10? You recognize it as a RPG 43. Old Soviet era
Rocket launcher.
rocket launcher.
Yeah. Rocket propelled grenade. Think bazooka. So
Like
you
a
pick it up and
bazooka
shoot
or
it.
a grenade?
It is like a bazooka.
It's like it. I'm trying to. If you don't know what RPG is, yeah. You shoot a cyber demon with it. Big explosion.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try and grab
You're
it.
like, this is neat.
All right, so this is going to be, you're going to maneuver to get into position with it, and then it'll be a fire combat roll. So,
Fire or missile weapons. That's a
missile
separate
weapons is muscle powered.
skill. Oh, like spears.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Not heavy weapon. Or is that machine?
This would be a heavy weapon.
Heavy
Sean.
weapon, okay.
Yeah.
Am I able, being the hacker that I am I able to edit weapons? Like if I grab one, just for future, not if I wanted to do it
If
now,
it's
but-
high tech enough.
Okay, but this
Yeah.
one's like so low tech.
This
that I
is
wouldn't be able to
pretty
do it.
low tech.
I wouldn't be able to like bypass the thing that stops the grenade to just have it all shoot out at once.
No, it's a single shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna try and scoot out there, grab it, shoot it.
All right.
But beforehand, I imagine my character is gonna be shaking. Push her glasses up and ready yourself, and then she's gonna go.
All right.
That's not what I was hoping for. Oh, check this business out.
What is that?
Use as possibility.
All right.
So 6. Okay, not bad. So wait,
18.
it has to be
Add 'em
okay.
together.
So 18, and then that's plus 5, and I'm adding this to what?
So the first is going to be maneuver.
Maneuver. Okay, so 17.
Okay,
For
so
maneuver?
you get in there, you roll around, and you bring it up. And the guy who is trying to stop you, the techno demon, who is just turned from gritting at throwing Torrent down the stairs,
The talky one.
turns back and sees you with this thing at it. So
then
what is the plus
fire
5 to heavy weapons?
Heavy? I don't have a heavy weapons.
So it will
Dex.
it'll just be your dex.
Okay, so that would be a 15.
A 15 is good enough to hit. So this does 25 points of damage
Whoa!
at AP 4.
What does AP4 mean?
It ignores
Armor
4
piercing.
points of its armor. Roll 2 dice of damage.
Hey, Johnny! Holy moly!
4.
29.
That's a lot, though. That's a lot. We did a lot of damage already. They're donezo.
Oh, you got a good point. I got to see if there's a blast on it.
That's what blast sound like.
Oh, is that?
is-
Wow. Thank you.
Is that what
because I
blasts
wouldn't
sound
know.
like?
Kaboom.
That's
It is a medium
Yeah.
blast, so it will catch the 3 people who are there in the blast.
I'm far away.
So
I
the
got
little
shot.
thrall disappears in the shrapnel.
Funzo, bud.
This guy who has had enough wounds taken to him also kind of drops and hits the ground and falls over. The one who is just crushed. You're not dead yet, so half salute. Definitely stands back. Blisters on the sides, just wounds that are leaking abyssal fluids. Torn, you hear a huge explosion go off. You think you hear something, but unconsciousness is pleasant.
And Torn has already thought about what he's going to say. So.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Torn runs up the stairs, and I charge that last demon. And I say, "You have forgotten again and again the mandate in which I enforced upon
You have a
you,
new card.
and that for which you will die."
Because you've successfully attacked.
All right.
So I behead the poor son of a gun.
And don't forget to play a card, yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you. Because I
And for
forgot
that
last
which
time.
I will try. All right, that's all I got. That's it.
All right. Roll to hit.
How many attacks can I make in a turn?
One per target.
All right, well, just one then.
Good luck.
15. 17. 17.
17. 17 hits.
Wait, what are you trying to do? You're just tackling?
No, I'm beheading the son of a gun.
It is going to be 1 bonus die of damage. So you start at 5. You start at 5 plus your strength, which is what?
7, so 12.
12? All right, go for it.
Plus...
A bonus die of damage.
Because, but he also gets a bonus because they're supernatural.
That's the plus 2.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
I have plus 1 to melee damage because of my magical sword.
Yep. And how many wounds do you currently have?
3.
So you will do an additional 6 on top of that because remember the rule of pain.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Because of the card that
Oh, yeah.
Shawnee played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
at plus 9.
So it's your strength as your base
7.
plus the 5.
Ice your
Plus the 5.
wounds.
Yep.
12.
12 plus the 1 for the magic sword. 13 plus 6. You're at 19 right now.
What about the 3 damage on the scimitar normally? It's plus 3.
Right, because it's normally.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. So we're at 19.
You're at 19 plus a bonus die of damage.
So 23.
23.
Eat shorts, pal.
23.
Wish I had different cards.
All right. That is enough to do 2 wounds to it, which will take it out, assuming it cannot make its reality roll.
And it cannot.
Super easy. Should be fine. Just gotta
Roll 3.
not roll a 9, which drops it from a 10 to a 9, and it soaks none of it.
Yes!
So what does it look like, Torin?
So Tor marches up the stairs. I'm bleeding. There's 3 wounds. It's like I'm squeezed. I'm like, he's a little pissed because he has tried.
He's a lot pissed.
He has tried non-stop to say, I am your commander. When he marched up the stairs with further deliberation, which you did not know he had. No, he didn't know he had.
Now, you have dug down way deep into your deliberation.
And this is a role that he has decided, I am playing this out. Dang it. And he walks up the stairs and said, you have failed me. You have failed me for the last time. And so he runs up and aiming for the throat, wanting to be heading because that seems far more fitting a commander to his subordinate. But all he does is slash him in where it hurts most, if you know what I mean, and ends the demon.
No, it's okay.
Where he lies.
Okay.
He misses. He misses where he wants, but he hits where it counts.
All right. Archie, the elevator.
Did you know cyber demons, what really hurts them? You cut off their little toe.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
it's
so.
interesting.
Well, the more that you know.
What were you thinking?
I didn't know.
Question.
So you smell
So
the
I
ozone,
have-
and the elevator comes to a shuddering stop.
There's 2 holes.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take my dragon's breath and just pour it through the hole.
What's your dragon's breath?
Molotov cocktail, basically. So when I throw it, it goes. So I'm just gonna hits oxygen. I'm just gonna pour it so the whole inside is aflame.
All right.
You want a
Nope.
roll?
Just what's the base damage on it?
16.
Dang.
All right.
Take that, Frenchie.
You just hear the whoosh as it fills the elevator. You can see 2 gouts of flame come through the 2 holes.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything, but the elevator is now stuck about 20 meters down from the opening.
Archie
Yeah.
is a
If I could rewind
savage.
time, I would do something different, but I didn't. I should drew my sword and cut the cable. But that's okay. I'm down here with him. Once the fire dies down, I'll look through the hole.
All right, there's just smoke that has filled the whole thing.
No body.
Not that you can see.
Okay. When the flyer's coming up, can I see a hatch on the roof here? That I
Oh
can
yeah,
open
there's
up?
definitely a hatch.
Okay, I'll wait till the flames die down,
Okay.
and then I will.
All right, so you open the hatch. The smoke, black, acrid smoke just comes pouring out of the hatch. And as you wave it clear, gun at the ready, you can see that the inside of this thing has been just totally destroyed. But thankfully, a little bit more mechanical than those newfangled elevators.
Right.
But you can see a small hole on the floor,
Acid.
and you can see a grappling hook on the metal.
Did the fire go down and burn the rope?
The fire seems to have gone down and burned the rope. Can't see what's going on from here.
Well, I'll hop down and look because I have my eye. I can.
Yeah, even with your eye goes down meter after meter into the darkness, and you don't see the bottom of the shaft or the body of the Frenchman.
No.
There is no rope.
Can I listen?
Thus, there's no
Can I
hope.
listen?
Give me a listen roll.
No rope.
Because I have another. I have one more dragon's breath that I will.
Give me your listen roll.
Fling, 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 fling. Is that find? I don't see a.
Sure, give me a mind roll. Start off with a mind roll.
Mine is favorable.
Gotcha now.
You rolled double 5s. It's definitely
Life's
meant
hard.
to be.
Get a helmet. Oh, he's got one. Shoot. My advice is not so good. Dale, papi.
That's a 17.
So 17.
Yes, sir.
You do not hear anything coming from the shaft.
No. No.
It is quiet.
And there's no. So it's stopped. Is there a door that opened or?
Nope. It looks like he pulled the emergency stop line.
Conventional
Receiver fell
methods.
down.
Drats.
Do I see where you hit it to go up?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. And I'll go back up.
All right. Well, first of all, when that last demon died, 3 possibility to everyone, including our unconscious friend.
Aw.
As you stand there in the remnants of whatever this operation was, Torin, you have the gift of languages. As you look around, you can see all of these seem to be marked with the same word. They all seem to have been stored in some place called the Kremlin. Eventually, you hear Archie kind of coming up the stairs. Poor Simeon is unconscious. It
I'll
looks
heal him.
as if his arm is mangled. Give me a first aid roll. You come back to see. It looks like explosives have gone off in this room.
Is his shock already gone?
His shock. Oh yeah, you just have first aid.
Because I can use rejuvenate to heal the shock. Just as
I've got
as-
potions
give
to
you-
heal the shock.
I have a perk that can just heal the shock.
Go for it. You heal the shock.
Boom.
All right,
And then I
you
can use
awake.
Needs work.
You see the amulet.
Yeah. While he does that, I'll go over and look for the amulet.
You find it. It's just laying there.
Okay. I pick it up and I look for the box too. That in case
That
there's
it-
something written inside the box.
So there's nothing written inside the box aside from the fact that it is a magnificent specimen of, the late Tsar period of Russia. But the amulet is a small and silver amulet, and you can kind of feel it. It feels very peaceful as you pick it up, Blake. And when you open it up, there is a small picture on the inside of a monk with a long and ragged beard
Yeah.
looking at you. Although the picture is in black and white, Rasputin's eyes are iridescently blue. The amulet is not what you think you were here for. It's something the Frenchman discovered. Is, in fact, an eternity shard. Anyone who wears it cannot spend possibilities on attacks or to harm other people, but treat all defeat tests as favorable, and may spend possibilities from the amulet to recover a bonus die worth of shock as a simple action. So it protects you but prevents you from harming people.
Here, you should probably wear this.
Yeah.
And with that, we will end what was... I'm telling you, these cards you can't plan for. I love that about Torg. So, when we come back at the start of next session, we will find out what happened to Simeon. We will find out what the Frenchman was doing here. And if there's any leads on where you should be going.
Would that amulet help his recovery for his wound? It would have helped before when
It
he
would have
tried
helped
to
with
set-
his defeat
Okay,
test.
his
Yeah.
defeat test. Okay.
All right, did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
You like your new character?
Frenchman got away again.
It's so tough to know what to do. Like, oh, is this valuable? Do I stick to it?
Dude, you
too
committed.
committed.
I was very
I
committed.
honestly really liked it. It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was like the best part was going around.
You got
with
6
like,
of
I
them to
love it.
just run away. You kept 2 of them from doing even more
characters,
damage.
as a deliberation. Like,
No.
we were in the same vein of what our characters would do.
No, I think, and John, welcome to Torg. Sorry for, beating you to death with a crate filled with a
Yeah,
RPG.
he's a bit tough.
Not to death, just to unconscious.
He'll
But it's
punch
okay
you out.
because I wouldn't have
Yeah,
been able
keep
to
those.
kill a guy without the.
He's just
rocket
mad because
launcher,
his
so.
dragon.
Yeah, I'm still upset about that dragon from Isle. But
Nice. Yes.
thank you all for tuning in. This is Torg Eternity. We are on the official Ulysses Twitch channel going forward. Come in on Thursday to watch us get back to the crew of the Oh Boy. We'll be playing Fading Suns. Our special guest will be showing up this week. John, thank you for joining. I hope you like your character. He'll be back next week. You didn't die, just got knocked out. Your new character, I love the timid, nerdy hacker. That's fantastic. Archie and Torin bringing the heat as always.
Yes, sir.
So we will be back next week with Torg. Thanks for tuning in. I'm JM. We are Iconic Production, and this is Torg Eternity.